The United States offers opportunity, innovation, and some of the most iconic cities in the world. But alongside the success stories are places where crime rates remain alarmingly high, creating daily challenges for residents and visitors alike. In this 2025 analysis, we reveal the 10 most dangerous cities in America, exploring the data, the history, and the conditions behind the statistics. Subscribe to Global Lens and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest in-depth reports. Number 10. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, with just under 2.7 million residents, is the third largest city in the United States and a vital hub for finance, transportation, and culture. But for decades, it has also been a focal point in America's conversation on urban crime. In 2024, Chicago's violent crime rate was roughly 3 times the national average. West Garfield Park alone recorded more than 13,000 violent crimes per 100,000 residents, a rate that would be unimaginable in most U.S. cities. This is not a new problem. Chicago's struggles date back to the economic decline of the late 20th century, when deindustrialization eliminated thousands of manufacturing jobs. Gang activity, fueled by the drug trade and the easy availability of firearms, surged. Between 2019 and 2022, homicides spiked dramatically, peaking during the pandemic. While the 2024 homicide count was lower than its recent peak, shootings and armed robberies remain widespread, especially in the West and South Side neighborhoods. State and city programs have attempted targeted interventions, from violence interruption teams to youth employment initiatives, but progress is uneven. The city's downtown, lakefront, and major tourist corridors remain heavily policed and relatively safe, yet just a short drive away, the reality can shift dramatically. Chicago remains a city of world-class attractions paired with persistent, localized danger. Number 9. Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's population of about 510,000 is at the heart of a metro area exceeding 6 million, making it the commercial powerhouse of the Southeast. In 2024, the city recorded roughly 22,000 index crimes, giving it a violent crime rate of around 448 per 100,000 residents, well above the national average. The numbers are especially concerning when looking at certain neighborhoods such as Oakland City, Vine City, and parts of Southwest Atlanta, where violent crime rates can exceed 1,200 per 100,000. Crime here is shaped by a mix of rapid population growth, income inequality, and urban redevelopment. Gentrification has revitalized areas like the Beltline, but has also displaced longtime residents, sometimes concentrating poverty in less policed neighborhoods. From 2020 to 2024, carjackings, armed robberies, and assaults all trended upward, though 2024 showed a slight decline in homicides after targeted police crackdowns. Atlanta police have invested in real-time crime centers, license plate readers, and specialized gang units. Community organizations focus on youth mentorship and job training, but results vary. For visitors, the city's vibrant cultural scene is a major draw, yet locals advise caution when parking in isolated areas, traveling late at night, or venturing into high-crime districts without familiarity. Number 8. New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans, home to about 390,000 residents, is known worldwide for its music, cuisine, and festivals. But the city's crime rate remains among the highest in the United States. In 2024, violent crime rates were more than twice the national average, with homicide, armed robbery, and aggravated assault dominating police reports. Central City, the 7th Ward, and parts of New Orleans East are among the most dangerous neighborhoods. The city's challenges are tied to long-standing poverty, limited access to quality education, and a police department that has faced recruitment and retention problems for years. Hurricane Katrina in 2005 permanently altered the city's social and economic landscape, leaving certain neighborhoods with chronic instability. Between 2020 and 2023, carjackings and non-fatal shootings climbed sharply, prompting city officials to increase patrols in high-incident zones. Tourist areas like the French Quarter and Garden District have a strong police presence, but incidents still occur, especially late at night or during large events when pickpocketing and street crime rise. For residents, everyday precautions are part of life, and for visitors, situational awareness is essential. Number 7. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland's population of about 361,000 is less than half its peak in the 1950s, a decline that has left behind large areas of economic hardship. In 2024, the combined violent and property crime rate gave residents a 1 in 17 chance of becoming a victim. far higher than the national average. The Scoville Avenue area is one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the entire country. The city's crime patterns are shaped by decades of industrial decline, loss of manufacturing jobs, and persistent unemployment. Drug trafficking and gang activity remain major drivers of violence. From 2020 to 2024, homicides fluctuated but stayed significantly higher than pre-2015 levels. Cleveland police have expanded community policing and partnered with federal agencies on gang suppression, yet high crime areas often see limited progress. Downtown and University Circle have benefited from major redevelopment, with lower crime rates and growing cultural attractions. But residents in East Cleveland and other distressed neighborhoods still face daily threats from both violent and property crime, making safety a constant concern. Number 6. Oakland, California. Oakland, with just over 433,000 residents, is one of the most diverse cities in the United States. Its port, technology startups, and cultural scene are economic drivers, but its crime rates remain high. In 2024, the city's violent crime rate was more than double the California average, and homicides increased by over 10% from the previous year. East Oakland and parts of West Oakland are the hardest hit, with shootings, robberies, and car break-ins frequent in police reports. From 2018 to 2024, property crime levels, especially auto burglary, became some of the highest in the nation. The city has invested in violence prevention programs, job training, and outreach for at-risk youth. But budget constraints and police staffing shortages have slowed progress. While Oakland's downtown and waterfront areas have undergone revitalization, the benefits are unevenly distributed. Visitors can enjoy the city's food and arts safely in well-traveled areas, but venturing into unfamiliar neighborhoods without local guidance can carry risks. Number 5. St. Louis, Missouri. With a population under 300,000, St. Louis still posts some of the highest crime rates in the nation. In 2024, the city reported about 87 crimes per 1,000 residents, with a 1 in 11 chance of becoming a victim. Downtown West, Hyde Park, and Jeff Vanderloo remain among the neighborhoods with the highest violent crime volumes. St. Louis's crime problems are rooted in decades of population loss, economic segregation, and concentrated poverty. Suburban flight drained tax revenue, limiting resources for policing and public services. Between 2020 and 2024, homicide rates saw some reduction thanks to targeted enforcement and community engagement programs. But property crimes like burglary and car theft remain stubbornly high. Revitalized areas like the Central West End and neighborhoods near the Gateway Arch attract tourism and investment, but high-risk zones persist just blocks away. For locals, avoiding certain areas after dark is second nature, while visitors are urged to stick to well-trafficked districts. Number 4. Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, population about 565,000, has faced violent crime rates that are 3 to 4 times the national average. In 2024, the city recorded over 300 homicides for the 9th year in a row, though this was slightly down from previous peaks. Property crime is also prevalent, with car thefts and home break-ins affecting thousands of residents annually. Neighborhoods such as Middle East Baltimore, Sandtown Winchester, and Cherry Hill face chronic problems tied to drug trafficking and gang disputes. The city's industrial collapse in the late 20th century eliminated tens of thousands of jobs, leaving behind high unemployment and limited economic mobility. Police-community relations remain tense in some areas, hampering anti-crime initiatives. The Inner Harbor, Fells Point, and Federal Hill are safer, more affluent districts that see far less violent crime. Yet the stark divide between these areas and struggling neighborhoods remains one of Baltimore's defining features. Number 3. Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham's 196,000 residents face crime rates far above national averages. In 2024, the violent crime rate was around 1,682 incidents per 100,000 people, and property crime was over 7,400 per 100,000. Ensley, Jones Valley, and Garden Highlands are consistently the most dangerous neighborhoods. The city's shift from a steel-based economy to services left many residents without stable employment, fueling cycles of poverty and crime. Vacant properties provide cover for illegal activity, and gang disputes contribute to the high rates of shootings and assaults. From 2020 to 2024, property crime stayed persistently high, even when violent crime dipped slightly. Downtown Birmingham has been revitalized with restaurants, sports venues, and events. But many neighborhoods surrounding the city center see little benefit from these developments. Safety concerns influence everything from commuting patterns to property values. Number 2. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, home to about 630,000 people, recorded a violent crime rate of roughly 2,420 per 100,000 residents in 2024, more than triple the national average. Parkway Village, Oak Haven, and Whitehaven rank among the city's most dangerous districts. The city's high crime rates are driven by poverty, gang activity, and easy access to firearms. The Memphis Police Department has expanded specialized units to target car theft rings and repeat violent offenders, but officer shortages and strained community relations remain obstacles. Between 2020 and 2024, aggravated assaults and robberies increased, even as homicide numbers fluctuated. Memphis remains a city of resilience, with deep cultural roots in music and civil rights. Visitors are encouraged to enjoy its attractions while being mindful of safety, especially at night or outside of main tourist corridors. Number 1. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, once the thriving center of America's auto industry, now has fewer than 640,000 residents. In 2025, it holds the highest crime rate of any major U.S. city, with violent crime more than 4 times the national average and property crime nearly as high. Homicide, car theft, and armed robbery are common in many neighborhoods. While downtown and midtown have seen revitalization with new businesses, sports arenas, and residential developments, many outer neighborhoods remain plagued by blight, poverty, and limited access to services. From 2020 to 2024, auto theft surged, making Detroit one of the worst cities in the country for vehicle-related crime. Nearby Flint mirrors many of Detroit's issues, posting crime rates that rank among the highest for small U.S. cities. Long-term solutions in both cities will require more than policing. They demand systemic investment in education, infrastructure, and job creation. These 10 cities face some of the highest crime rates in the United States, but they are also home to strong communities, cultural achievements, and people working for change. Understanding the scope and causes of crime is essential for anyone considering living in or visiting these areas. If you found this analysis informative, like this video, subscribe to Global Lens and enable notifications so you can stay informed about cities, countries, and communities worldwide.